What's up, everybody? Coach Rigo and the lovely Coach Nikki. Today, we're gonna stick with the straight ankle lock stuff, but we're gonna go into the defense, the stuff that you should know. I'm just gonna go over some quick stuff. Very easy to learn, you know, how to defend this. A lot of people get weird. Someone grabs your foot, they just tap automatically. I love you people. It saves me from a lot of heartache and sweat. Yeah, we're gonna go over a straight ankle lock, how to get out of it. I'll show you a cool little move at the end, that's something you can turn it on somebody, you know what I mean? Turn it, switch it on somebody. Let's get to it. Yeah, ready, set. Okay, ankles. So, we talked a little bit about how to get one, an ankle, not just one, all of them. There's a lot of different ways of getting a straight ankle lock. Some guys will literally just get into this kind of position where the feet are on the hips or whatever, right? They'll just swoop it, sit, and lock in an ashigurami. Last time we talked something a little more finessey, which was the butterfly sweep, basically, up into that ashi, foot on the hip, and then we're just basically pushing down and locking that up. Now we're all caught up. Straight ankle lock. So, we're gonna switch up, because I'm the one showing it, I guess. So, what side do you like? You want this one? Sure. That one good? You might have to turn the camera. Let's turn the camera. We'll turn us, not turn the camera. We'll turn you. Because that's easier, apparently. Okay, so just got it all locked in, ashied in, and my foot's right into that armpit. Let's talk about, some guys say putting the boot on or just push your foot through, really. So you can't just push your foot through without any kind of grips. Now that we have the gi, it'll be a lot easier for me, right? Without a gi, I'm fighting hands and other things like that. But basically, what you're gonna wanna do is grab the gi, and I want you to stick your foot through. Pay attention to my foot for a second, and basically we're gonna go whoop, putting my foot all the way through. Now, the straight ankle lock is turned into a little bit of a calf flexion, which is harder to do at this position. Because you can start reefing on this thing, even right off to the side. As long as my foot's through here, there's not gonna be much lock. Even if I let go of the gi, my foot's pretty much through. It's a lot looser than it would have been. So, anytime you find yourself in a straight ankle lock, you should be thinking about first line of defense, pushing your foot through. A lot of people get weirded out, especially if you're new to jiu-jitsu. Someone throws a straight lock, this ankle lock on you, you don't know what to do. Most people at that level, they're trying to get away. And all that does is it slides their ankle back into a better position, and she gets nothing but like that Achilles tendon, and my foot's it's already tight already. And she hasn't even flopped over to the side yet. That gets that gets nasty. So your best line of defense is actually not to go away, is to actually engage. What you find most of the things in jiu-jitsu is things get better if you start attacking. You always say if you're not attacking, you're defending, basically. Okay, now that we're gonna put the boot on, slide our foot through, a couple other things we're gonna do. We gotta, if the person is already onto their side, we gotta get them onto their back, at least, mostly to the other side here. So to do that, you can't, if you're a big enough guy, you can usually just turn. They'll maybe roll with you, maybe, right? Or we're just gonna pretend Coach Nikki here is like 250, solid 250. You know, I need to open stuff up. So I'm gonna cup that knee, use that mat as a posting thing to it. Pry open the knee and turn her at the same time. At the same time, I'm gonna get onto this foot just behind me at the same time. So everything goes like this. Boom. Foot's out here, and I have a post in here. From here, the only thing that's really gonna mess with you is this foot, okay? Because it's gonna want to push me away, okay? Once the knee is open, we can actually switch sides. So I go like this, and my hand goes on the other side. Now I can start pushing, and I get my foot that's being attacked onto the mat. Now if she tries to do a straight ankle lock here, even pitching her knees, but since my foot is flat on the mat, there's no ankle lock happening there. She's basically fighting the ground, okay? If you can get yourself to this position, you're doing good, doing really good. Now we just gotta get rid of this lock here. So it's simple, guys, just peel and push, hip forward. Next up is the knee, and we're just gonna pass it through. So to get out of this simple straight ankle lock, just walk away, push, and then aggressively walk. Just don't go like, because then you're just gonna trip and fall, okay? You really gotta reef it up, right? Like getting out of the mud. I come here and step out and I pull away and off camera. I'm getting out of there, okay? So anytime you have that nice and locked in, we're peeling, pulling out, okay? That's your simple, easy to learn escape. Get your foot to the floor, stand up, and walk away. Starting to sound like Professor now. Just stand up. It's easy. Couple things to watch out for. Okay. I'm gonna throw you in one here. Yeah. As I have it, she's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna peel, start to stand. Okay. Once we're here, a couple things people do is, especially for the new guys, don't start walking away because you feel like you can turn away. Because if you walk away, something like that, trying to peel your foot up that way, it's very easy for me to push and then go belly down, which where I take this ankle lock and I go all the way to my stomach here, and I could really, oh, something popped there.
That felt good.
See that? So easy, okay? I basically just hit through and get that tap, okay? Some people force that belly down. Stand back up. Somebody force that belly down because they'll kind of go like almost like a belly hiva variation where they'll push this knee out and then they'll push to get to that belly down. I like to switch to like knee bars and slicers and stuff just for funsies. So just gotta watch out for that knee, that knee on belly, okay? Now, when she escapes, okay, she stands up, just watch out for any kind of, stop right here. Watch out for any kind of overlapping with the knee. Because sometimes to pass, some guys will actually go through here. Trip the bottom, see how I did there? Switching the legs, whoop, whoop. Trip. And then to finish that ankle lock, and you can't, the escape is gone. There's nothing left. You just have to be able to stop right there. Okay? So you gotta watch out for that leg crossing over. Best way to stop it is literally just grab it. Try to not let it go across your hip line there. Another tip. We can technically attack a reverse triangle choke. People are gonna be like, what? Where? Okay? So I'm gonna show you something here. Let's do, perhaps. Pretty confident about it. So let's just say we get her to the ankle lock. We're up here at this point, okay? She's gonna do everything pretty much the same. She's gonna peel off that foot, knee gets pushed through, but now we're at this position. Instead of walking away, what she's gonna do, because I'm not really wearing a gi right now, she's gonna have to cut my head and lift me up. But basically it happens like this. She pulls up and sits down into a nice little reverse triangle position here. And then it's a nice easy tap, especially if I give her a leg to pull it up through. There's actually quite a few things you can do there. There's gonna be arm bars, a mount, triangle. Typically, once we get to that top part, stand up again. Once we get to here, you don't have to necessarily walk away. You can peel off the legs, boom, boom, and just sit right down into mount, boom. All I have is this ankle here. Okay? The reason why you're gonna wanna sit down for more of the higher advanced belts, it's a little bit safer. You don't have to risk a reverse triangle if this one is fancy or something like that. This is gonna be your best situation versus that step up. But there's one thing to watch out for is the reapplication of the ankle lock, because she can start pushing this off, and right before she mounts, right back in again. And then here, we're tripping down, and then we're back. You're gonna find that straight ankle locks is gonna be a lot of back and forth. Lots of back and forth. Rolling like an alligator, things like that. So just be vigilant. Attack those feet. Do it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Do it. Okay? Because the hell with them, that's why. I'm just kidding. Be safe out there. If you're gonna be attacking feet, especially with the white belts and stuff like that, it'd be good if you have like a professor or an instructor there who's watching you guys, kind of guiding you through it. If you're with just a partner at home, just be a little more cautious. Look at them before you start reefing on their legs. Like, make sure they're okay. Wrecking an ankle is gonna be a lot worse than wrecking like a wrist. Okay? Because usually that's how you get around all the time, right? You're not gonna be walking on your hands all day. Like, you gotta work in the morning, basically, is what I'm saying, hopefully. So after that, yeah, stay fit, have fun. We're back to class on Thursday, if you didn't know. And we're back to choke each other like for funsies. And Nikki's sign off today is...
Don't fear the footlocks.
Don't fear the footlocks. All right, guys, have fun. See you next time.